on to Sam Darnold. Darnold started off the day, and he was the first quarterback to take second team reps. Again, does it really matter? No, because Lance and Darnold throughout the entire camp have really evenly split reps of second team reps in general and everything. Regardless of who starts, it's been an even split throughout. But Darnold started off his day, hit Charlie Warner on a screen for his first lone completion, and then caught a groove a little bit, hit Brandon Ayuk on this 8-yard kind of curl route, and then rep the same exact type of route again with Ronnie Bell. He hit Brandon Ayuk on this 6 to 8-yard route. It seemed like a curl in a way, and then Ronnie Bell ran the exact same route at the exact same position. Darnold hit him again. So he started off 3 for 3, a couple of shorter passes to begin his day, but then his really most impressive part came in the move the ball period. Darnold started off his move the ball period with a really nice ball to Danny Gray. This ball was about 20 yards, and it was a pass where a defender in Ambry Thomas was behind him. Darnold didn't want to put that ball on Gray's body. Instead, puts it high up for where his hands can catch it. Gray makes a really nice catch. It's a 20-yard ball on an in-breaking route with Thomas in coverage. Gets a first down out of that play. Then after a short run, which led to no yards, it's 2nd and 10. Darnold hit Cameron Latu for a 10-yard pass off play action. This ended up getting the 49ers another first down. D. Winters was the one in coverage. So a solid play there for Darnold, another play action play. And then on the ensuing play, Darnold hit Danny Gray for 7 yards on a play action rollout to the other side. Rolled out to his left side this time, hit Gray crossing over to the left side. This got him 7 yards. After a run from Tyrion Davis-Price on 2nd down to get a first down, it's 1st and 10 once again. And this was Darnold's final play. He had led them all the way from, I believe it's the 25 or 35-yard line that they start, led them all the way to the 17-yard line inside the red zone. And Darnold got one final play with the first team offense. It was at the 17-yard line, a 1st and 10, and he overthrew Braden Willis in the back of the end zone, trying to fit in a tight, a ball into a tightly covered window with linebackers, D. Winters, and Demetrius Flannigan-Fowles in good coverage. That ended Darnold's day. He ended 6 for 8. And the reason that I personally have Darnold as the highest rated quarterback, I didn't think any of them were necessarily bad decisions or putting the ball in harm's way. This final ball is the one that you could really say potentially could have been, one of those plays that you can question. But we'll get to maybe some context later on. But overall for Sam Darnold, I didn't think it was a bad day. I didn't think it was a bad day. Had one other incompletion that I missed. That one was to Braden Willis. But that one was, it was just a incompletion. It was not necessarily a drop. It was off the hands. Just a defender was in the area on another play action rolling to his left. Interesting day for Sam Darnold. Ton of play action and a 6 for 8 day. I grade him at a B+ today. A couple of nice throws. Didn't necessarily hate too many of his throws either.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw his day exactly the same. I mean, he wasn't. Again, actually his day was similar to Purdy's, but without the bad misses. Didn't push the ball down the field a ton by any means or complete deep passes. Definitely hit the throws that were there. But out of the 3 quarterbacks, he didn't put the ball in harm's way ever or have any really bad misses. And so you have to give him the best grade. I agree with that. B+ is what I gave him. I do want to address some comments in the chat, and I've had a couple people ask this, but people are asking, okay, well, who's moving the ball best during the move the balls? Well, today, none of them did a great job, I guess. Like, nobody scored touchdowns, right? Sam probably did the best. We've seen a couple days ago, it was Trey. Yesterday, it was probably Brock. So it's like, it depends on the day. You know what I mean? They've all had their day where they've, quote unquote, shined as far as move the ball periods. And then when they do red zone, there's some up and down days. Like Darnold's had one good day in the red zone. He had an awful day in the red zone. Trey's been kind of consistently like number 2 in the red zone, depending on the quarterback. So it just depends. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I would normally put more emphasis on that, but there's such short periods, and every day somebody else is shining in that area. So today would have been Darnold did the best, but it's not like he scored a touchdown. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Darnold was the one So just for context, Darnold got the ball to the 17-yard line, so he got it inside the red zone, which was why he had the best session. Purdy got it probably to around the 40-yard line before his final throw, or the 45, I'd say, before his final throw, which was that 30-yard incompletion. And then Lance obviously did not get to move the ball past the initial stage. He had a interception, then the 3-and-out due to the throwaway on the spike on 3rd and 4. And so there's differences in the move the ball period, but everyone's doing different. Like every day is different in terms of the move the ball period and things like that, and how quarterbacks respond. Because I know when we first reported earlier this week, Trey Lance had the best move the ball session. That was probably one of his best, sessions or series of throws that he had in camp in general on his 8 of 10 day. And so that's that. You've got to understand that there's little different discrepancies every single day. And the one thing that I do want to point out, actually, no, we'll save it for our final segment. So we'll continue forward.